So it's an interesting time to be in packaging. Waste and consumption is something that's on the end-use consumer's mind. They see big piles of garbage. They worry about consumption. They worry about, the world running out of resources.
We all have a responsibility to ensure that we protect and we keep our planet healthy for the future generations. If we don't innovate, there is no progress.
Graphic packaging makes fiber-based packaging for a variety of end uses. 100% of the fiber used at our coated recycled board mills comes from recycled paper and cartons. At our virgin mills, the primary fiber source is trees, which come from certified forest and responsibly managed forests.
It is estimated that net annual carbon sequestration in U.S. forests offsets approximately 10% of the U.S. economy's carbon emissions. Our principles for sustainable forest management include working with landowners and loggers to educate them and advance their use of responsible forest management practices.
Graphic packaging's products are set apart from other products, I think, through the processes that we use. From a design perspective, then the environment is always critical to our thinking. We work closely with our customers. We assess the full end-to-end value chain, and we consider the journey that the packaging makes all the way through the manufacturing process, through the consumption, and then at the end of its life to ensure that it can be correctly collected and then recycled. The secret of success of a pack like this is its integrity and its functionality and its strength. And that's really necessary through the supply chain until a consumer gets it home.
We also design for optimal recyclability, so that's the case here, for example, of paper seal that reduces the use of plastic by in the range of 80 to 90% versus traditional plastic tray. And in that case, we have designed it in a way that the different components can be easily separated by the consumer before disposal, so that we have a clean fiber tray and plastic part that can be collected in best possible collection streams.
Today, working alone will not take you to where you need to go. In that regard, within graphic packaging, we take a very holistic approach to how we innovate. We do leverage our extensive core competencies in terms of material science, engineering, and design, but we couple that in working collaboratively with partners across our own value chains. This is key for us to bring innovation to the market at speed.
Circular economy is a key step in order to stop using resources as if there was no planet boundaries, but even to mitigate climate change, in fact. And we are convinced that fiber-based packaging are part of the solution to revert the linear economy of packaging.
Packaging is evolving every day from being simply something that protects an article to being something that interacts with consumers. So in the future, we're going to see more and more smart types of packaging. Packaging that lets you know, for instance, whether or not something is approaching its shelf life and it's time to reorder. So we see the possibility of joining our efforts around more sustainable solutions around fiber-based packaging with things that will wow consumers and make their lives more convenient and practical.
It's really all about recycling at the end of the day, and we've got to be able to do better in North America. If you travel outside of North America and you go to Europe or you go to the Pac Rim, you spend some time in Japan, the amount of recycling and the systems in place for recycling are far superior to what we have here, certainly in the United States. And look, we've got a lot here, and we're very blessed to be able to have the resources that we've got here in the U.S. But the end-use consumer knows that we can do a better job as well. And so working with our end-use customers to create situations and opportunities to recycle more of the material so that we can collect it, get it back to our mills so we can use it again cost effectively just benefits everybody. And that's ultimately what the end-use consumer wants to see happen. And so we need to work with our customers to help them with their systems to be able to do that, and we're doing that now, and I think we'll make some real progress over the next few years.
We are looking at solving big problems, and the fact that they are big and difficult, they do not stop us. They serve as a motivation for us to aim higher.